This is stop number 2 on the Regina Cyclone self-guided walking tour. The Regina Cyclone of 1912 was Canada's deadliest tornado, with 28 dead and 10% of the city's population left homeless. This tour will lead you through locations in Regina's downtown, starting from the Hotel Saskatchewan and continuing north through the downtown before completing the tour at Victoria Park. Along the way, you will learn about landmarks, both past and present, that mark impacted locations affected by the cyclone's destructive power. The third building on our tour is First Baptist Church at 2241 Victoria Avenue. The first members of the Baptist Church in Regina organized a parish in 1891. The church first set up shop on a lot on Cornwall Street, but by 1910 sold that site and bought the property on the southwest corner of Lawrence Street and Victoria Avenue for construction of a new building. The First Baptist Church was designed by architect William W. Hilton and constructed by local firm Smith Brothers in Wilson. On April 14, 1912, the new building played its inaugural hymns on its brand new pipe organ. On June 30, 1912, a hot summer day before the Dominion Day holiday turned into the largest natural disaster Canada has ever seen. 2 funnel clouds appeared somewhere in the south of the city, tore a path almost straight up Smith and Lawrence Streets, and left a terrible path of devastation in their wake. The funnels continued northward, terminating somewhere north of the warehouse district. The funnels ripped through the heart of Regina's wealthiest residential area at 4:50 in the afternoon, a time when most families were at home preparing the evening meal. The ensuing carnage left 28 people killed and 2,500 homeless. This was 1/10 of Regina's population. The First Baptist Church narrowly escaped being directly in the funnel cloud's path, but still had its roof ripped off and tossed a block onto the Church of England's property. Rain soon followed the storm, damaging the building's interior to the tune of $12,000 worth of damage. Like all of the damaged properties in Regina after the cyclone, the First Baptist Church was repaired within a year. During the First World War, 148 members of First Baptist congregants enlisted. In spite of the numbers of enlisted members and the subsequent construction of a new Baptist church in northwest Regina, by the Jubilee year of the church's founding, 1941, the congregation stood at 827. During the Second World War, those numbers grew to 959. Serious renovations to the dilapidated structure were necessary by 1955, with years of damage to the foundation requiring urgent repair and replacement of the furnace and kitchen being required. The architectural flourishes such as stained glass windows were in extremely poor condition, and the pipe organ no longer functioned. Extensive repairs, costing $120,000 and taking 4 years, started in 1956. The reinstallation and activation of the renovated pipe organ was the last piece of the renovations to be completed. The congregation dwindled in the 1960s and 1970s, but by the 1980s there was a resurgence in membership. A new pastor, Reverend George Baxter, brought new hires that revitalized Christian education, the children's ministry, and the music ministry. In 1991, a $1.3 million restoration project was commenced. Over the course of a year, the church would be reborn. In 1992, with renovations complete, First Baptist Church was declared a heritage property. In 1993, First Baptist won municipal heritage awards for both interior and exterior renovations. The First Baptist congregation continues to worship in the building and run many programs for its congregants. The next stop on our tour is the Knox Metropolitan Church, located at 2340 Victoria Avenue. You can find the City of Regina on Twitter and Facebook, or visit regina.ca for more information about Regina, including more heritage and history content.